Right, that looks still enough. Blueprints, hello, yes, tugboat please. Now, question. Do I start with the boring stuff? Answer, no, I do not. Because I think what would be in my best interest is to jive for as long as possible, because I'm in a good mood today. And bogging myself down with making this medal is not on the list. So what's up today? Today is missile day, and I am going to make myself some artillery. So we're gonna have some ports going along here. Actually, do I need that even? I could just do that. That would be it. To know what I want to do is this, and then just like something like that. I suppose it could be the main color. But I should probably have it just be boring standard colors for now. What I'm thinking is I'm gonna have a fat ass pivot with just a huge missile that's gonna be this entire thing. And then it's gonna be laying at a sort of slanted angle from the back to the front. And then I'm just gonna have this thing relax, point at enemy a good like 3,000 meters away, and then just send a huge missile up into the sky, which is then going to cluster above the enemy and just let loose. And I think the sub missiles are going to be medium, because they're not going to be very, on the one hand they're not going to be very big because this missile isn't going to be very long. I think I'm going to need to make some compromises, maybe reinstate this roof to get some sort of a cockpit working in here with materials and controls and whatnot. Because you know, this thing is very rudimentary right now and basically worthless. I could of course like start off with something a little more solid, like let's see. Wait, this isn't. I mean, it's not necessary, and it's also probably going to be sinking at this point. Really, that's a stupid idea. I should just do a square propeller and then have like a metal plate there. Yeah, sure. I'll have that be support, which I should have put here. Already retconning. You know what? Alright. We've got supportive weight. Why is there a hole here? Just for the lols? Okay. Missile, right. So what I think, now that I'm looking at it, this might be too wide, because I did a little bit of a tryout when I got home and I put beams here, I think. But they were also 2 layers thick, so maybe if I just make these as thick as I was going to make the other ones, maybe that would be sufficient thickness. Because, you know, I wanted this to look like it's overwhelmed to a degree and sort of enforced to be able to carry this fat ass super missile. That's also kind of why I got this tugboat, and you know, it's got a shield for protecting it, which I might turn to metal on stream. But first of all, we're gonna turn off mirroring. We're gonna slap a bit of metal here, which might even become metal like that. Nah, because I was thinking, and again, the way I did it before, don't worry, I'm gonna stop saying the way I did it before real soon. So I did it like that, and then I had the one-axis turret sit like this, so that it would be able to turn up, so it would be able to do elevation, and then I would have to the boat, of course, turn towards the enemy, and the huge or large missile, which it could be 2 large ones, right? Could be 2 large missiles, one on each side. Might even be able to be, nah, it can't be 2 large, but it probably can only be 1 huge. Yeah, that's basically on point. So, I mean, with it being a little bit off-center, it's adding to the ramshackled look, which I'm not really going for, per se. But I suppose I could just do that, and we would have the problem solved. I could, of course, start with a metallic mimic. That would just be like a what is it called? It's called a actually I don't have any idea what it would be called. Is it a pole? Yes, it's a pole. So I will want a pole 2 meter. Pole. Metal pole 2 meters. And I would like it to be at a 90-degree angle, down. One. So now it covers up the turret, right? Basically. But I can't make it any bigger because then it doesn't work. I suppose I could have this be fake pole, like that. That's not gonna work, is it? I don't think that would work. Okay, so the texture did work. Okay, cool. Because I thought the texture would be stretched weirdly. But no, that works perfectly. Alright, cool. So we have an inconspicuous turret. Now we just need to actually build that thing. Which actually shouldn't be very hard with this this mimic. Because now I can literally just slap the missile on here. And will be golden. There we go. Centered huge missile coming right up. Although maybe that would be better. But also I don't know how this works. I haven't gotten this to function, so I guess I just do that. And then like maybe at this point I would be able to put this down. I don't think that looks terrible. But it might be a little bit too far back. It's a weird bit of space. Okay. Then I would have it something like... I could actually have it be that, but I think that would stick out, so that's not going to be the way that is. But again, if I did it that way, yeah. All right. Cool. So, again, but armoring. There we go. Very heavy. And this, kids, is why you don't put physics in your games. Ejectors, please. And that would be armor. This probably wouldn't. Fuck you. That could be. Also, it probably shouldn't be. And that'll be good enough, right? Doesn't say how much it does, but that's okay. Controller. I suppose it could attach anywhere, right? But I do want it to be attached center. Because yeah, that missile is gonna be center. Bam. Bam. Actually, why does this have staggered? Really, I should just... Actually, I don't need a weapon controller. Here we go. Perfect. But also... Okay, so I could have small rail launchers. I could not. I'm probably just gonna have a can't connect the missile controller to this. Okay, so this is one. So this is the one you put on the thing. Yeah, okay. Okay, so this thing... So I'll put this on the one side, and I'll put the transmitter on the other side. Like that. Sure. And then I guess I'll put the missiles down here. Or something. Because I mean, this thing is going to be armored up. At least somewhat, pretty much all the way. So this is basically all the space I have. But I think I'm going to have the personnel space up here, if nothing else. Because, you know, right now this is just a huge missile on a boat. And it's basically all the boats. So here's where we run into the issues. Which is kind of early to be running into issues. But, you know, it's one of my streams. It's par for the course. So I guess let's just begin by getting an understanding for what this would look like. So this would be weapon 1, I suppose. And I would like it to only fire... Let's see here. So elevation is probably not what I'm after. It's actually... Wait, what? So does that not matter? Is this what matters? Because, you know... So it's right now doing 0. How far do I want it to sit casually? 10 degrees maybe. That I could construct some sort of a rest for that to lay on top of. Probably. Make some sort of... What would you call that? A I guess a pod maybe? Monopod? Bipod? You know that? I don't know. Some sort of rest for that. But I think I would be more interested in something like 20 degrees. Yeah, 20 degrees is way more like it. And that's probably more of a firing arc as well. So I guess I would like it to be But the minimum amount is... The minimum firing is 10, right? Yeah, the minimum fire would be maybe even less than 10. At what point would you be hitting yourself? So at like this, so let's say that this is the furthest point at which the missile would hit. So like 9 degrees is the minimum we want. So 9 degrees all the way up to going straight behind, which it probably can do once it's fully armored, but that should be cool. But I want idle to be 20, I think. Yeah, sure. So it has some depression. There we go. And then how would you continue this? I guess you could just do that and then keep this up. Maybe just go that far. Let some of that show. Maybe just having some missiles sticking out there. Nah, but the gantry has no reason to be sticking out. But also now it's probably got a different minimum height, right? This goes inside the this goes inside this hole, but this armoring doesn't. Also, I think I want something more interesting than just straight ass metal. So I suppose maybe I could do that for the stands as well, but also it's gonna be doing a lot of work. We'll see. So let's begin by taking this out and grabbing some wood. I'm going to make it reinforced decking because this is important. Oh, wait. Easy. And then I want some these slopes going on the sides because I want these ejectors to be free. Huh. I would kind of like this thing to be loaded, so that I could estimate what kind of dimensions I'm working with. So let's just slap some simple resources on. Like one of these bad boys. Yes. So yeah, that sticks out by like the entirety of the tip. But do I hate that though? That might be the way it is. I could also make it upright so that it's literally only the missile and the rail. Because I feel like the way it is right now, it would probably just fall to the ground. That's like a vacuum seal all along, which would be weird during launch, but okay. You'd make it work somehow. It would be fine. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. I feel some sort of a calling to make sure this thing has something to draw from during testing. Oh yeah, I know how to make this turn. There you go. Easy. I mean, it is attached, but very barely. So I think it would actually just be like that. Oh, I was right. But also that's uneven. Yeah, that's a bitch. Because now I'm literally building it uneven. So I would like it to be like that. And then just let it be funky on this side. But for protection's sake, I'm gonna have a bit of armoring there. Just suppose I could straighten out along the thing. But I would have to widen that on both sides. Which isn't a problem, you know? I could just do that. Then I guess I could have that. Just to give this a nicer touch. How would I do that? Oh. By not doing that, of course. Easy. So this, I think, I mean, it could be metal, but... And also, making it not metal seems like a lightweight beer. Get looking good. I suppose I could just... do that, and then have some force. You know, that thing. But also, I know that doesn't work. Also, I could just do that. But maybe I would like to just do that for the sake of... Yeah, that's not terrible. Now, do I want to solve it by just like doing something like this? Because I'm thinking maybe I do. And then I could just have that. At least not that way. Why are the buttons doing such weird things? What? It literally says this is not what it's going to do, because I stopped to start reading, but... No, I guess that is right. Huh. I must just be some kind of stupid. That's not it either. Supposed to be that. No, no, yes. Right, so even though that's not great, that is a connection which encircles it and gives it that sort of binding look. But I also think that without the enforcement on the other side, this looks weirder. Because if I widen out at the base like I did on the one side, then this probably won't be as necessary. Or maybe I could just spin it. I feel spin it's not the right position. Because what I need to do here is just figure out what these buttons do. Maybe I'll put some oblique slopes to get that like reflect exhaust gases from these, which I would imagine they would have. I imagine these things have some kind of blowback type deal, which doesn't exist because this is a video game. Also, it would make sense that these would be canisters that would be rushing air into the launch pad or whatever propellant or something to get shit boosting. And that does not look as good. Guess I'll just leave that. Oh yeah, but also, yeah, it's not symmetrical. I guess that makes it more okay. But also then, symmetry, my enemy. I feel like this this thing needs to be right way up. It's probably going to do an even better job of disguising that the fact that this thing's only attached at one point, even though that's a meta thing and literally anyone who knows from the apps will look at this and go, yeah, that's only attached by one. Because, you know, first of all, the patch is there, but also this game doesn't work that way. I could do that. Hey, you know what? Yeah. Sure. That's fine, that's okay. Yeah. That looks quite ramshackle. Improv. Which is what I was going for. Could I maybe attach some sort of a hatch to this without making it look I could. I would probably resolve the whole not really attached look. But also, because right now it really just adds to the penis. Oh wait. Oh yeah, at that point, it does become more square, which I don't know if I dislike or not. I could just do that and keep the penis look at least hinted. It won't have to look like a penis, but you know, you could picture that in your mind's eye if you have the sense for it. Then they would be it would be all around the edges like that. So did it actually become a longer missile now? That does look more like a especially with those attachments, that looks a lot like one of those stunt cannons. So this would be a short range, I suppose. But also, if I'm aiming it, if I just have fuel, it should aim it expecting it to go higher. And then I could just have it burst off, go real fucking fast apparently. So if it goes for 300 meters a second, I could just have it be... Well, actually, I want it going as far as possible. This is an artillery piece. So it would be firing off at max, going banana fast. Sorry. And I guess... maybe like... Nah... I don't know if I would like a drop stagger on this. I think I would just like it to explode. So I think that's just it. Oh shit, right, I forgot. Yikers. Fuck me. Why am I such a bad streamer? I forgot to unmute and, you know, enable my sound in Discord. I'm supposed to be doing that when I'm finished with the intro. No reason other than just hoping that someone comes along and, you know, sitting here muted, there's no point. Right, so doesn't go lower than that, and that doesn't intersect with anything. When I fire it, it just goes straight for a good long time, and then it'll float for a good while too. Alright, cool. Now the question remains, where in the fresh hell, aside from within this 3-meter thick wooden armor, would I keep my metals and my small missiles? Because, you know, that's a cluster. Oh, damn it. The thing is more phallic the more I look at it. Well, I guess I know which are the two names I was going to give it. I'm going with, because I had two alternatives that I've been what's it called? I don't think it's rooting. I guess I've been sitting on for a long while. That I grabbed from the name generators. You know, let's say there's a collection. Let me just grab that real quick, see what's up. Name generator. It's not this one. It's fantasy name generators. That's the thing. Fantasy name generators. They've got fantasy, they've got sci-fi, they've got all kinds of shit. So go over there and help out. Give them some website visits, give them some support if you wanna. I had two names. I had the Hellhound launcher, which I was going to give this, which was going to name this thing because I was thinking some sort of lobbing bomb missile type deal, because you know, launcher. But then I also had Stallion artillery, and I was going to make that Doomcram, but Doomcram is such trash that even I'm not excited for the premise of making some sort of amalgamation of disgusting cram bullshit to try to get something worthy of the name Stallion artillery that's cram, because getting 4 barrels together is kind of a big deal when you're trying to route those necks in like a turret cap and cap. So this is just gonna be the Stallion artillery, I think. I think this is just gonna be that prototype. Let's was type. There we go. Nice and wild since I've got to put some in here. Stallion artillery. There we go. That name has now been utilized, and unless I use it elsewhere, I'm gonna remove it. And if I use it elsewhere, I can just grab it from there. Not really a problem. Moving on. Now that this thing has a name, I can start working on the array of shit that's gonna be on this thing. So now that testing is over, it's time to. Now that weapon installation is over, let's get to work on actually making this something I can sit in and utilize in, say, a campaign or something. So let's begin by slapping a visual camera there on here. Civilization level. Let's say 10. 10's a pretty big number, I think. One share there. One video screen there. Just attach that to the camera, and how far can I zoom this out? Maybe all the way is the good choice. Whoa. It is very top heavy. Alright, cool, good to know, not a surprise. I suppose this entire hull is gonna be made out of metal suddenly. Maybe even stone. Oh, suddenly it doesn't fall over immediately. Well, that's an improvement. Oops. Bad bounce. Let me just avoid people's motion sickness real quick. So what else do I want on this? I want a fire control computer. I suppose could sit like this. No, I'll put it like that. And I'll have the I guess it would be a ship's wheel or something this wooden. Also, how fucking extreme is that screen? It is probably very in your face. I can't really picture what it's like, but it's good enough. The idea maybe? Yeah, I don't really have space for an AI, I don't think. Maybe I could just have roll vertical. I'll start with pitch. And then vertical from the mean sea level. So let's just murder this real quick. So I suppose I would like, maybe I could just have ammo do that. 250 is not a lot. This missile is 380. So I would like to have probably like 500. But that's real easy. That's just that. Okay. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. And then we'll have fuel. There we go. Wrong way around though. There we go. Ah yes, material storage. I forgot they. Yeah. Well. Okay. So I just want that. Is this? What is this? What reason is that? Oh, is it because of the metal floor? Oh, we can hide that. That's no problem. Put one of those there, one of these screens there, give that the same directives. There we go, and then I'll just have a share here. Now you can manually access this ship, and you should be still able to control the thing, but I don't know if you would be able to control the gun. That might no longer be the case. No, I can still access it. Okay. So cool. So now it's time to get the filler missiles, and I think those would just be something along the lines of this. It's probably not fire placements, because they're probably gonna be clipping all through, all the way to Clown Town. Oh, actually, no, they don't clip at all. And this would just be, I think, bins and then explosives and like a radar maybe? Oh wait, you need a ejector, right. Internal space used for HE. Does that still hurt? Like at all? This is basically as powerful as the grenade launcher, if not even that. It will just guide itself towards smacking down on whatever's going on there. 220. It's been increased? Why has it been increased because I put shit in it now? Well, I mean, there's no reason not to do this as well. So now you can probably fit all of that in this thing. So I could put it up one step and make sure I have as much coverage as I could. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. There we go. Fins, ejector, explosives, and a so it would just inherit all the speed of the big thing and then just murder its way to the target. But also them being explosive is kind of an issue, because explosives do the thing where they push each other away, and especially if they're close, so you know, them being this many launched at the same time would be a big deal. And unless you get a great spread on these, they're just gonna push each other away and not be worth their full cost. So I'm gonna go ahead and just spawn one of these marauders, and I should probably spawn one further away as well. So if I tell these boys to like slow the fuck down. Right now it has a cooldown and it's going to immediately reload, I think, because I have the money for that. Yeah, it's gonna use half the reload. That's a nice buffer. And then I'm kind of confused as to why this didn't have any components. I guess I could make this like a safety fuse. I mean, this thing is gonna be out of the way. This thing is gonna be on the back lines in its zone, and it's going to be firing this thing off and away. So I guess actually it wouldn't be that far off. It would probably be in the danger zone. And you would fire this thing off, and it would go soaring off into the sky. And what? Wait a second. Oh, this place is only an hour. Let's... a little bit too actiony for me. Let's go with the old good lo-fi. Should probably make it a little quieter. Yes, as I was saying, since this thing is gonna be on the brink of battle, I'm probably going to want this thing to keep out of danger, but also since this thing is going out at 220 meters a second, this thing is gonna be far and away, plus it boosts. So it's going to be like 500 meters away in a second. So I'm not gonna endanger myself by putting targeting BS on this thing for the sake of just having fuel as a backup, which is going to be maybe cheaper, but also maybe not, but not having too much fuel, which I don't need, you know. I could also make this a variable thruster, but just like do that. So that, because that's not as fast, but it doesn't burn for as much, and it's still the same fuel. Probably not gonna gain anything from doing that. It's probably just a fire and forget thing, really. I'll just put a target on this, but also heat. So I don't know if IR missiles or radar missiles are more popular, because I usually use radar, but I don't I don't actually think that's the better one. I usually see flares, you know? And I actually think that radars are more broad with detection. Yeah, it needs the radar profile. It's IR. They prefer large and hot targets, planetariums or engines or jets. So yeah, this is my problem, because it says that, oh, there's a bunch of issues with this. This says that, oh, it might not hit, even see the target. So I'm like, okay, let's go radar then. But I'm not sure if that's the meta decision. So that's why I'm confused about what I should have. But I think sticky flare is the more popular one. But neither of those allow me to get some nice component things. There we go, safety fuse. Not a problem, but I mean, I might as well. Actually, there's no reason for that. The voice mode promotes. Leaving both multiplied values at 0 will certain neutral points, which is useful for making torpedoes. Okay. So I guess I would have it be a no, was it? It was the safety fuse. But that doesn't seem to make a difference. The fuel tank has so much more health, so I might as well just do that for the sake of keeping the payload safe during flight. Now I just need to know how fast this thing goes, and how far. Because it does go, it probably flies for 3 seconds, but I need to know how much more than 3 seconds we're talking. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So like 6 before I want them to deploy in all scenarios. Just for the sake of, you know, not falling into the water when they deploy, because they don't have any speed. So let's say 3, but with a like stagger of like 1.5. Okay, so how much? This is 2 meters. No, this is 10 meters. 7854. Alright, calculator, help. So why do I keep pressing tabs? I'm not sure. 10 times. Wait, no. I don't need to do any math on that. I should just write that down. Right, cool. 10 meters. 7.854 meters. One meter. 0.012 meter. Okay. So I can have 10 missiles on along the length of the big boy, and along the width I can have 7.854, right? 854 divided by 0.012. Is that how that works? That gives me 654 missiles and a half, but I'm imagining it would be rounded down. So 654, that's telling me. But if I do that again, 7854 times 0.012. No, so I did it right the first time. Okay. So I can fit 650 of these bad mofos. Alright. Sure. I'm down with that. So how fast could I drop that? 654 bozos. So let's say 3 divided by 654. 0.004. So that would be a problem. I think, you know, that might be an issue. Let's just have that be what that is. Those are a lot of children. Oh well, they did manage to be deployed before the thing fell apart. And here they come. And yeah, it doesn't seem like they're causing each other a lot of problems. So maybe I should just have them. No, but they're not the problem. Maybe I should just have them be deployed 1 second earlier. And just have a fat trail of bitches. Actually, you know what? Let's just have it be the burn time. It'll do the burst. Make sure it's, you know, gone off. And then we'll sort that out later. Bam. So right now it's a little bit on the close side. And 2.8 is not really a change, but shit. There we go. So yeah, it's doing hurt. It's being damaging. But also, I should probably just not have kept it at 2.8. Just do that. I mean, it is going to have went for 400 meters by the time this pops, and by the time this pops, it hasn't even finished burning yet. So I might not even need to have a yeah, no, I don't think they're fucking each other over. I think they're just being missiles. Well, in that proximity, they seem to be. So yeah, when they're that close, it's a problem. So basically, what we found out is that we could have a controller there, and then just extensions throughout the entire beast. Just do that, and then have it down to 2, and then have a drop stagger. Just for the sake of them not fucking each other over the second they launch. But also, this is going to be a lot more missiles and not that much thrust. So maybe just the second. It'll be 220 meters away, right? No, 120 meters away. That's not at all as fast. Or as high. And they're not inheriting any speed from that. So that's just bad mojo. Some of them are reaching somehow. But that's bad. That's terrible. Why don't I just do fuel tank, do the same exact story, everything the same, and like 2 again, drop stagger, but I just tell the thruster to only burn for 1 second. I'll tell it to burn for 2 seconds. It'll go far. It'll drop the bombs. Because the problem is that it's going too far, but this is also what? Not even a kilometer away, so this is way too close. So really what I should do is I should spawn something like over here. Let's say I'll spawn the little rascal. Yeah, I'll spawn the little rascal, but I'll spawn it as an Onyx watch. And it'll just sit there. What are you doing? Are you just... Huh. Oh, you just want to be facing a direction? You're weird. So let's keep going. Put it on the hardest setting, and let this thing burn out Actually, you know what? I want that little delay. Fire on the furthest thing. Yeah, it should be. They should be going for that. And now they've left. They're on the way in. They're doing damage. They're honestly not doing a lot of damage. So this might be an issue. Yeah, that's not great. But I could just do that. Tell these broskies to point this way. And then just have second piece like that. And that's an even number, so I could do a few of these. Wait, what? No, it's not an even number. Okay, then. That explains it. Oh, fuck you. Okay, so no thrusters, a fin, an ejector, an explosive, and a radar with some additional. Dropped as a bomb, yes. What does that entail? So the math down here I don't care about anyways right now, so because these things are probably not that much bigger. I know they're longer, but they're not an entire digit bigger. Wait, are they? Maybe they are. It's not important. There's gonna be a lot of them anyways, and that's actually acceptable damage. Just throwing the small ones at my enemies is basically like firing at them myself, so that's not the shit. Oh shit, they're knocking each other over. So what I could just do, instead of having detection, I could have magnets. But if it's moving... If it's moving, then it would probably be a better piece of weaponry. There's not a lot of missiles compared to what it was before. Might want to add some more stagger to make sure they all hit. Yeah, that's just a normal volley. With that many, I might as well just have a normal array. But carrying that array would require more space. So yeah, Ah, shit. Well. Oh. Oh, come on. No. Curse my fast ship. My one fast boat I've ever made. Nice. Well, shit. Well, I guess if this thing would be pointing at the enemy, that might not actually be an issue. So once I get this thing floating, maybe this is actually a good weapon. So now I'm wondering, since these are bigger, do I actually not have enough for these now? Because that seems like a bigger possibility now that I know they are very big. Or very few, rather. Because they are a lot bigger, but I'm not sure they're that much bigger. So let me just get my calculator out. 7.854. The exact same it always was, because it's always been the same size. Divided by 0.098. That's only 80 missiles. So I'm definitely understocked right now. These are not 80 missiles. Could I make 80 missiles on this thing? I think I might be able to. Cue the montage. Oh right, fuck. Right. Huh. Don't know why I'm surprised, but I am. So if I do a connector, actually, how about this? Those are smalls. If I have a medium, then I have two gantries. If I put a remote option, that works. So it's just the rails that don't work. These are going to be a lot of receivers on this one channel. Oh wait, I can't reach that one in the corner. That one in the corner doesn't have any way to connect. Unless, of course, no, I can't. So that goes. I suppose I could throw that out as well. You know what? I will just do connectors, because those, well, wireless. Those connectors look a bit too much. Having a lot of these pins looks uniform, you know. Also reminds me of a new taco game, but that's not something we need to talk about. Right. Okay, so now we're getting somewhere. So this is 24. That's 30. That's 37. So now I have a 37. So I'm almost halfway to max capacity for this missile. And now I pretty much am full up on space. I could make sort of a battery here, I suppose. Not with that thing though. That would have to be something along the lines from there. We'll just have that be there. Wait, I can't do that. You're gonna have to be stepping around explosives all day, but you could do this. I was thinking of somehow layering these. Suppose I could just have like some of these, then have 2 layers like that. Okay, that's not. You can no longer access that area. No, like none of that is tasteful. But also this is a penis gun, so you know. Taste might not be of utmost importance right now. So what does this look like? So maybe I shouldn't let the thing run out before I let them loose. Because the water drag really breaks them, and the radar, so they can't even see underwater. And I don't have enough space to make them AI controlled. So basically, the drop time needs to be murdered. The drop stagger probably reduced as well. Yeah, now it's releasing even before it's done. And its targeting is a little split, but you know. Yeah, that's doing a lot of damage. Comparatively. That is scary. And now they're blind. Jeebus. Because like right now I don't think I can fit a ship on this ship. I feel like I need to either make this not a penis cannon and maybe actually name it the Hellhound launcher and just have 2 separate turrets. Maybe I could have a 3rd pillar in the middle and just have 2 large missiles for some less capacious big missiles, but also not need the space, you know. Also have maybe have at the very least resources and space to build other things, because I would like an engine, I would like propulsion, I would like an AI, I would like basically all the components that used to be listed in the build menu. All the things that used to be listed here, I would like pretty much all of those, at least all the important ones. But right now I've just built a penis weapon and a penis boat, and that's okay, you know. Aha! My fellow, my good old friend, the bad guy. You seem to have underestimated your creator's intelligence. Murder! And that was actually a problem, aside from how all of these guys missed. Yeah, that actually hurt. Take that. I really need to make a missile turret. I feel like my people having told me, and people I mean primarily Lathrix, having told me that missiles are are strong and like part of the meta. Ever since hearing that, I've been like, okay, so no missiles then. Only creative use of missiles. But you know, that's kind of stupid. I feel like actually doing somewhat min-maxing cannon stuff, missile stuff, just fine. So yeah, I feel like I'm done, because redesigning this thing and maybe actually not using the standard hull, or at least experimenting with the standard hull, flashing it out a bit, maybe just something as simple as taking this thing and then duplicating it and placing it at the back, so I have something that is mirrored. Maybe something that simple tomorrow. Because even though I have 15 minutes left, I'm not gonna take those 15 minutes because I feel like I'm done. When I got home today, when I got off work today, I was feeling really psyched about streaming from the depths. Because, you know, I didn't do that, and instead I relaxed because I was tired of the big project of the flagship. But you know, I'm back in the groove. I'm back in the groove. I don't like to grind necessarily, but I like to groove. And while this game isn't fun, because it's a nerd game, so it's not fun, but it's entertaining, it's interesting, it feels good when it works. And when it doesn't work, and when it's slow, and when it's draggy, it sucks and you don't want to play it. And so that's why I'm not why I wasn't playing it, and that's probably going to be the main reason in the future. But yes, now I've got some funny skills colors on the containers, because usually in my experience containers have color. So yeah, now that's the thing. But otherwise than that, that's gonna be it. And I'll quit out of this and say good night. Bye bye. See you next time. Much love. Yes. Gosh.